Hello everyone, and welcome to the Dice Commando YouTube channel. I'm Andrew, with you here as always. This is the Commando Cast, a video cast about all things Star Wars Destiny. This video and others like this one are possible thanks to viewers like you. Please show your support with a like and subscribe, and be sure to hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss any new videos. If you want to get involved with the channel, consider becoming a channel member. There are many benefits to channel membership, including access to our Discord, exclusive deck tech and strategy videos, and the opportunity to help create channel content. I want to sincerely thank all our channel members, as I truly couldn't do this without your support. You guys rock. Go Commando. Oh my goodness, do we have a treat today, or at least a treat for me today. Hello everyone, thank you for joining me here on the Commando Cast. I'm Andrew with you here as always, and I am here today, very exciting, with a Faltering Allegiances spoiler, a trailing one for me, Red Cassian. So I must be doing something right in the world to get lucky enough to get a second round of, well, I guess it's just one, but a second round of spoilers for Faltering Allegiances, which is coming up, here only in a couple weeks, man. They said sometime in October, and it's almost the end of September, so we're only a couple weeks away from the full Faltering Allegiances release, which is kind of hard to wrap your head around when you really think about it. Like, we've been sitting in the same meta for a long time, so this is super exciting stuff. But even more exciting, I could not be happier to bring Red Cassian to everyone today. So I think a little background of why they gave this to me. So there was actually two pieces of this, right? So in episode 110, I had done a piece on the top 5 odd thematic design choices of Star Wars Destiny's history, one of which was how I always thought it was odd that Cassian was yellow.
I think it would have been really cool, and I really think Cassian probably should have been red. He definitely should have been red if Jyn was red. I guess that's my argument. Again, I like that Jyn Cassian was the yellow-red combo. I think that was brilliant design space. It just should have been the other way around.
And that's been something that has always, been a thing for me, so I was very excited about that. And then when episode 112 came around, I was talking about artistic opportunity. I started making promo cards, or I should say alt art cards or whatever, for Faltering Allegiances. That was before the art got improved, and there's no need for that anymore. But still, one of the other ones that I proposed was Red Cassian. The point is clear here. I'll go ahead and show up Cassian now, because I'm suspecting there's going to be a Cassian. I have no idea, but Red Cassian better happen in this set, man. So I'm counting on that. It's time for, if Jyn's red, Cassian should be red. It's time for Red Cassian. So I've got my alt art for Cassian ready to go once we hear what he's going to do. So I think with the combination of those two pieces, I think the guys just threw me a bone. So that is what I'm here today. Very, very excited to bring Red Cassian from Faltering Allegiances. So Red Cassian is a red hero character. He has 10 health. He is 10 points non-elite, 12 points elite. He has, looking at him right away, his sides are interesting. +1 gun, +2 guns, a focus, a disrupt, money, and then a blank. He has a spy, which completely fits with the theme of the set. He has detect. So I think when you're looking at him, you're looking, well, those dice aren't great. But I think the power of Cassian, like many characters of this type, the love is really in the text, right? So you can include up to 4 different intel cards in your deck, ignoring affiliation and color. Ignoring affiliation and color, right? And I also want to point with him, it does say 4 different, right? So it's kind of like the Pong Krell thing, where they do have to be different. So you can't pack 4 cards that are 2 copies, right? So it has to be 4 different ones. But still, being able to bring villain card. I mean, again, we haven't seen many of them at least at the time of I'm filming this. We haven't seen many intel cards, but you can bring villain ones. You can bring ignoring color. That's a big deal. And then I almost said yellow there, but that's because I was going ahead to his power action, which power action, playing a yellow card from your hand. Then you may spot a leader to ready a non-character card. Right? So, I mean, I think the easy place to jump to, we like thematic stuff. We like easy stuff. I also like thematic stuff because, hey, it's Jyn Cassian, man. And I think that's who you play him with, right? So you play him with Jyn, right? So I'll throw up Jyn just real quick as a reminder, right? So she's the big red character for the set. We may see something bigger, but Zion seemed to very much imply when he came on the cast to spoil her that she was the bee's knees for the set. So you play both of them together. They're both spies. It is mono red. And in that you cannot play Elite Cassian, so it adds up to 29. And United We Stand is a thing, right? So I think that works. But I mean, the setup here is pretty clear. What I'm showing here, right? So you power action Cassian, throwing down one of your yellow intel cards. And that's the thing. So he can bring intel cards from any color. If there are blue intel cards, I don't know. There may be, but I think you're going to try and stick with the yellow. So you throw that down. You ready your Admiral, and you roll in Jin again, and you're stripping the hand. You're getting full hand support or full hand knowledge, and that's really brutal. Or right, he specifically says ready a non-character card. Right, so just to be clear, you're not readying Jin, you're readying Admiral. Right, that's the play. But you could also, if there's if there's a big A support, you could ready that bold big A support just by playing an intel card, which is probably, I mean, we saw the one intel card we did see is helping with removal, so I mean, it's feasible that you're just going to play an intel card to remove something which you would have done anyway, and you can get a ready out of it. So I think Cassian himself is looking pretty good, at least in this Jin Cassian combo, right? And to be very clear, this is just the first thing that dumb little old me came up with right off the cuff, right? So there's probably way smarter people out there, and once we see the full set, who the heck knows where we're going to go with this guy. But what I did is I went ahead and threw kind of a team comp list together. So obviously we'll play Elite Jin, Single Die Cassian, United We Stand, Battlefield. I see no reason at this point, at least with the knowledge we have, not to play Salt Flats. Jin is your only leader there, but you're trying to keep her alive. It's mono red, so you at least get field medics. They're both spies, so you get run safety, which actually I just realized I don't have on this list, but they are both spies, so definitely run to safety. For upgrades, we're running A300s, Admiral, Riot Shield, New Master of Disguise, and then other stuff TBD. Supports, we'd run Conscript Squad, no reason not to there, TBD. And then for events, we do have Forewarned, which was spoiled on my channel as well. And then 3 yellow intels, could be villain cards, remember. And then Field Medic, Rebel Assault, Feat of Strength, Focus Fire, basically all the red good stuff. Imposing Figure, right? So Jin has 13 health, which is a big deal, so Imposing Figure gets to do that $1. Then some other intel-based removal, maybe red side cards. That's why the questions mark are that. I don't know how many there's going to end up being, but there's plenty of room for removal in the deck, and this is a pretty straightforward and I think pretty powerful little combo. So already the set is starting to form itself up for some fun-looking stuff, and I think that's great. So again, I just want to flash Cassian back up on the screen here. I think he's really cool. You know what I didn't speak to before that is really striking here is the art, right? So what I'll do real quick, I'll put up my proposed. It's funny, right? I had that whole episode. What was it? 112 was all about artistic opportunity for improving the art, and they already took it well beyond what anything. I mean, this looks amazing. He looks fantastic. He looks like something. Actually, you know what? I have it right here. Give me just a sec. I have it right here. Look, see if we can get it to focus. This is the Star Wars Legion Cassian K2. I mean, that art's on par, if not better, than that, right? I mean, it looks fantastic. It looks amazing, actually. So mad props to these guys for making that happen. I don't know. This looks great. I am super excited about this. Not only do I have Red Cassian, which I've made 2 episodes of that. Obviously something I've wanted for a long time, but he looks good, and he looks good from a player standpoint because he in himself, like his dice sides aren't amazing, right? One focus always burns. Like having focus is good, but like how many times you get boned with leaving a focus on the table? So I think you have to be like, he's definitely a facilitator character. And that's why I'm running the A300s in there, by the way, is to give him base sides to pair with. That's why, if you're wondering about that. But I think there's a lot of... I think this is really good. So I feel like I'm babbling at this point. Heck, most of you have probably clicked out because you already saw Cassian. But this is awesome. This is very exciting. Good job, guys. And thank you very much, very, very, very much for giving me a second spoiler, especially the one I'd been waiting for. So thank you guys very much. If nothing else, go Commando.